Full screen. VR mode. Center view. Full screen. Full screen. Center view. Move forward. Center view. Move forward. Good morning. I had a few glitches this morning. Not sure why. For some reason, I forgot to plug my webcam in for one thing. And once I finally got it plugged in, over here, Toolkit decided it was going to close. So I had to restart it so I get my chat window to work. Ain't looking too bad today. Parking brake.
Adjusting parking brake.
Okay. So let's get a few things set up. Everything's looking okay, I think. Okay. Just trying to make sure my stream was actually working. Set altimeter.
Setting altimeter to see level pressure.
Alrighty. Let's get some things. VR toolbar. VR toolbar. So, check you out. VR toolbar. I'll put this up here. I like it up out of the way, so I can kind of take a look at it. It's not the easiest thing to put up here. I don't know why. Maybe when we get actual controllers support, VR controller support, maybe it'll be easier. I don't know. VR toolbar. Let's get the VFR map going. VR toolbar. Yeah, I heard on the forums you could use a scroll wheel. Well, that kind of is true, but it changes the size of the window. And that's kind of like not what you're trying to do. You're trying to position this window in 3D space, so making it smaller is not the goal. And just the way the mouse, like I keep left clicking here, trying to find a place where it's gonna say, oh, okay, you want to move it, and it's not working. And I'm at a loss as to why that's true. Now it worked. So I'll put that up a little bit, and probably a little bit higher. It's just so inconsistent, you know. I mean, this could legitimately be like so much better. VR toolbar. Okay, what do we got for weather? Weather don't look too bad. Okay. So we got, do I need anything else here? I don't think so. I got a VFR map. I got a text file that kind of tells me what I'm going to do today. So we are right now in Blackpool Airport. And we're going to basically fly south. And so I am running an HP Reverb with valve index controllers. I only have one controller. You can see that in the webcam. Because all I need is one to kind of interact with the OBR Toolkit windows, and the rest of the interaction with the cockpit will either be done with voice or with the mouse. So be kind of nice if they give a command where you could actually toggle this yoke on and off. But the only way I know how to do it is with the mouse. You can't. I didn't see any of the commands that allow you to map it with a button or something like that. So so we're running SteamVR. So let me roam out of here a little bit and kind of document kind of what I'm doing here. So if I go over to video settings, and this is all in SteamVR, so I'm going to close this. I'm going to go up to general. So HP Reverb Q2, so it's maximum, so it's 90 hertz. I have a custom resolution per eye, and I'm telling that part of it to be at 100%. I'm also turning off the SteamVR Home because I see that does have a impact on frames, and you're not looking at it anyhow when you're in a game. So I have it off. So I go to video, and so I have this on. I'm not quite sure about it yet. Same way as this is on auto. Not sure yet. But under pre-application video settings, so FS 2020, I have this multiplier at 48. So if you look on my FPS VR, it says the Steam VR super sampling is 48. So there's 100 back there. 100 times 48 is 48. So I have motion smoothing disabled, legacy mode off. And that's pretty much it for here. Okay, back to the game. So let me go one other place. So escape. Escape. So I currently have in VR my rendering settings set at 80. So that's currently where I'm running it at, and I'm generally getting today it's around, I'll say it's from 35 to 40. That's where I am today. Yesterday when I was doing some testing, I was I was probably in the 40 to 45 frame range. So, but everything seems readable here in the cockpit, which is probably a very important thing. So, I guess we'll get the plane started and go on about our business here. So, don't need nothing here, I don't think. I just wanted to check and make sure some things are working here. Are you working? Yep. Okay. Are you working? Yep. Okay. Good. VR toolbar. Master battery.
Setting master battery.
Fuel valve. Magneto start. Master alternator.
Setting alternator.
Beacon lights. Taxi light. Avionics on.
Blackpool ground Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf requesting pushback.
No, I'm not. Stop pushback.
Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf pushback request accepted.
Rejected. Okay, ATC. I'm gonna drag this down a little bit. I don't want it too big, but I want to be able to see out from underneath it when I'm landing and that kind of stuff. So, set 3. Set 3. Looks like I'm going south. Set 5.
Blackpool ground Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf with Sierra request taxi to the active south departure. Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf taxi to and hold short of runway 28 using taxiway Echo Echo to Echo Alpha. Contact tower on 119.9 when ready.
Set 1.
Taxiing hold short runway 28 using taxiway Echo Echo to Echo Alpha Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Okay. Go see if we can find a runway. Parking brake.
Adjusting parking brake.
Try not to kill these guys. Yeah, probably about 4 days ago, I was trying to add a Vive tracker to my HP Reverb G2 to try to improve the tracking and not use the, I think it's called inside-out tracking, and actually use my lighthouses like I do for my valve index controllers. Didn't go well. Well, looks like I am already here. Yeah. Guess we're here. What does the sign say? we're supposed to be on 28. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of backtracking. Let me set 1. Set 3.
Blackpool Tower Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf ready for south departure at runway 28. Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf cleared for takeoff runway 28 south departure approved.
Set 1.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Nav light. Landing light. Taxi light. So, it looks like this isn't right at the end of the runway. So, there's a sign over there that says 28. So I think I'm going to, I may not really need to, but, I'm going to back taxi up this runway a little bit here. Yeah, the taxiway just does not empty out onto the beginning of the runway. So we'll just back taxi a little bit here. Come on, rudder pedals. For some reason, taxiing here, the plane is acting a little bit strange. For some reason, just taxiing here, it wants to pull to the right pretty seriously. So let me get her turned around here. I want to check something before I take off. That's a little crazy. Okay. So, let me check. I don't see anything obviously wrong, so guess we're gonna go fly.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, continue for south departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Set 1.
Blackpool Tower Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, continue for south departure.
So it should be on a heading of 177. So that's pretty close. South is 180, so. And we're 20 miles and about 11 minutes to our first destination. We'll level off here. Trying to get it trimmed right here. They still want to climb a little bit. Trying to get the throttle at around 2200.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
It's that one.
Blackpool Tower, Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, frequency change.
So since we don't have VR controller support, I'm still using my SATEC trim wheel, and I also have a throttle prop mixture panel. So that's how I'm controlling the throttles and the trim. So. I'm gonna jump out of the... Hey, what's up? Yeah. It started out a little rough. I couldn't get my webcam to work, but no problem at all. Yeah, I couldn't get my webcam to work at the beginning, so I was a little late getting going. Right now I got an issue with my pedals. I'm not sure what's going on with them. They're sounding a little weird. They're kind of creaking. I'm not sure why they're doing that. But we'll work through it. Cockpit. Thank you. Well, the pedals seem to be working right. So if I give it some left, yep. I give it some right, yep. I don't know. Cockpit. Cockpit. Except I'm a bit off course. Move up. A little better. Yeah, the webcam I added, so it kind of, my goal is to show a couple of goals. One is to, because VR streams are hard to watch because of what's being displayed, what's being streamed. It's exactly what I'm seeing in the cockpit, but it may be a jarring experience. But I also wanted to show the head movements so that I can go back and look at a VOD and see, you know, how much I'm moving my head and what the VOD looks like. The other secondary thing I wanted to show was how I fly in a cockpit. Hey, what's going on, Iowa? How you doing? Did you get your second vaccine yet? But I wanted to also show what, you know, that the fact that I have a controller on my hand, and I'm still controlling an airplane with a yoke. So I wanted to kind of show that part of it also. So, and also like the interaction with more so an X-plane than Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, I wasn't sure. I kind of lost track of that. How long? So sounds good. Sounds good. So with the webcam, I get to show that off, and it looks like I've got it positioned fairly good. Okay. And so I get to, I think it's positioned pretty good where I can actually show that, you know, show me controlling the airplane with an index controller or with a yoke, but the index controller is always ready for me to do whatever I need to do with it. So, and then then on my other hand, my right hand, then I'm using a mouse, you know, for whatever I need. Anything else I'll do with a voice command. So it's all working out pretty good. For some reason, when I'm interacting with Pilot ATC with my touch controller here in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I get some really weird interactions with it. So that's kind of what was going on. So I think I'm gonna pull some power back and get a little bit lower here for this park. Cockpit. cockpit. So need to be on a heading of 185, south being 180. Be a little bit to the right of that. And that's 14 miles away. My goal is to do a touch and go. I'm not sure how well that's going to work out with the rudder pedals kind of acting a little weird. But we'll give it a try. So the elevation is 31 feet. Giving it a little bit of power. I don't need that much because I'm not going that far, so. But I do need to be at least at pattern altitude, so. Set 2. Set 2.
Hawarden Tower, Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is 11 miles north with Alpha to land.
Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, Hawarden Tower. Fly straight in runway 22. Altimeter 29er decimal 9er 1 wind tree 1 tree at 17.
Make straight in runway 22 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Straight in approaches, I always hate them. When you do a normal pattern, you have more time to get your flaps right and all that good stuff. But when you do a straight in approach, it's kind of like you got to do it all in quite a bit more compressed time. It also makes it more difficult if you haven't yet legitimately seen the runway. That makes it even more exciting. So, but we'll work through it. So 22 I have the heading bug dialed into that, so. So I'm a little confused with the pattern entry thing. So we're 6 miles out, so. Because if I point right at the pattern entry, that's not gonna...
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, cleared to land runway 22. Wind tree 1 tree at 17.
Cleared to land runway 22 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Alrighty, let me try this. So that says that's pattern entry, so let me go over here. Where it says pattern entry, and let me see if I can figure this out. Yeah, it looks like there's a runway over there. Right turn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that looks like that's a runway. So probably gotta get a little bit lower, but let's see. Yeah. I see the runway. Hopefully when I turn, it'll all make more sense than it does right now. Too much speed. Flaps down. Center view. Center view. Flaps down. Flaps down. Flaps up. Flaps up. Flaps up. Set 1. Set 1.
Weather is not currently available for Hawarden. Arriving and departing runway 22. Weather is not currently available for Hawarden. Arriving and departing runway 22. Weather is not currently available for Hawarden. Arriving and departing runway 22.
Set 3.
Hawarden Tower, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, cancel landing intention.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, your cancellation is received.
Weather is not currently available for Hawarden.
So either my rudders are whacked, or there was a pretty good crosswind at that airport. So I'm not sure which. That's why I was trying to get some weather information to figure that out. I mean, I pulled it all off. That was good. I got it. I was coming in crabbing and went ahead and got it reasonably straight down the runway when I landed, but it's acting really, really weird. Not sure what's going on. Okay, so we're headed for an aqueduct. I'll pull the power back here a bit. It's a little hilly here, but not too bad. I used to hate crosswind landings, but anymore I kind of welcome them as a challenge. I know the techniques, so. Thanks for the follow. Cockpit. Cockpit. So, it's supposed to be on a heading of 135. That means a little more like that. That should be the last airport, so. This one's kind of a shorty. I think this one is, yeah, this one's 3,500 feet. So this one's kind of short. Not a big deal, but it's short. And I don't think there isn't anything here. There's not a tower, there ain't nothing, so. Oh, what kind of runways we got? I landed on 22. There's a runway 28, so that's the one I'm gonna use. Two seven. 28. Elevation 257. So it should be 1200 for the pattern. Whoops. Sounds like Twitch is having a problem. That's not good. The only problem streaming in BR, you're seriously limited into what you can affect or see. Whoops. Best I can tell, it looks like it's streaming. It may have quit and reconnected. I think I have it set up that way, but hey, it's life. They're kind of ominous clouds there. Whoops. 3, 4. Two runways, one's 38 and one's 35. I was getting set up for the shorter one, so. But we will, we'll give it a go. Plan on doing a pattern, but we'll see what presents itself. Great to get a weather report. Because quite frankly, those clouds are moving pretty quick. I mean, I'm down below them so far, but they're moving pretty quick. And kind of what I felt taking off initially and doing the touch and go is that's kind of what I'm expecting. So we'll have to see how this goes. If it gets kind of bad, we'll have to make my own weather. I kind of like the challenge of live weather, but sometimes it takes all the fun out of it. First time for quite a while. I don't know what's been going on, but the ETA and my GPS has it's not necessarily always lined up with what it really is. So, but today it actually is. It looks like it's pretty close. Set 2. Trying to find an airport where I got some, where I can get some weather. Set 6. Set 2. No. Set 0. No. Because you got like airstrips and air bases. That's about it. So nothing that would give you like some weather information. So we may, before I make my commitment, I may like fly over this airport, and since there's no tower or anything like that, I'm kind of pretty much on my own, so I may fly over to the airport, see if I can find a windsock, and kind of go about it that way. Because the weather definitely is the same as when I left. Tried to find the iron bridge in X-Plane. I was unsuccessful. Appeared like it wasn't rendered. Excuse me. So we're 7 minutes out, about 14 miles. Yeah, pretty dreary weather. Crazy. Cockpit. Cockpit. Center view. Center view. Yeah, the fun part about flying over here in the UK is a lot of the airports are military airports. So they're not open to the public. So if you're trying to fly realistic, and you can't land on them, so I more than once like planned a flight, and then looked in detail at the airports and went, oops, I can't do that. So. Like we have a few people that flying out here and not too far above the ground. A DA-62 over there at 1700. You can see the altitude on the 172. CC-19 at 2500. So. So I'm pretty well set up for a downwind on runway 34. So, like I said, I think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to commit to that. I'm going to do an overfly and see if I can find me a windsock. If I can, I'm just going to go for it. But when I'm on a downwind, I can determine that. I hope. Set 2. Set 1. Set 1. Good Lord. What on earth is this airport? There's like 4 runways here. That's a little crazy. Okay. Head on a swivel here. So that one where the sign is, that's gotta be 3-4. Think. Yes. thought I saw a windsock going in the right direction. But it wasn't easy to see. That one's closed. Yeah, I'll say it's good enough. Okay. Got her all figured out here. Set 6.
Wolverhampton traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf 1 miles northwest 800 feet inbound to land runway tree 4.
Flaps down. Set 5.
Wolverhampton traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is on downwind runway tree 4.
Set 6. Flaps down.
Wolverhampton traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is on base runway tree 4.
Set 2.
Wolverhampton traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is on final runway tree 4 to land.
Overshot this pretty badly. I'm going to correct. Flaps down. Whoops. Trying to find a taxiway here. That is not a taxiway. It's a runway. I'm gonna have to back taxi by the looks of it here. Come on. Set 1.
Wolverhampton traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is taxiing to runway 16.
No. No. So there's another, by the looks of it, this is another runway. It's just crazy here. Okay. Something ain't quite right here. But I can, yeah, so there's a tower. This is just beyond crazy. We'll park over by the pump. I want to take the pump out, but this will be good enough. That was nuts. Parking brake.
Adjusting parking brake.
Okay, well, we made it. Yeah, that was a little bizarre, but according to the windsock, I was landing the right way, and that landing, that didn't go too bad. That went pretty good. Ready, flaps up, flaps up, flaps up, flaps up. Alrighty, avionics off. Avionics off. Nav light. Landing light. Beacon light. Master battery.
Adjusting master battery.
Master alternator.
Adjusting alternator.
Magnetos off.
Setting magnetos to off.
Magnetos off.
Setting magnetos to off.
Okay, I'm gonna call it a day. Not sure what happened to the stream. Sometime during the middle of the stream, appears like I got disconnected from Twitch. So well, that won't be too good a VOD, but yeah, that's life. So without further ado, I'm gonna call it a day, and I'll see if we can stream tomorrow. Thanks for anybody that, if you enjoy this content, please follow. And just click on the follow button there, and so you can see when I go online. So, hey, thanks much. You have a great day, too. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Full screen. Full screen.